Well, pending road works expected to begin in a number of areas across New Providence this month. Tonight, LaDawn Davis tells us more about the work which will be carried out and how it will affect your commute.
The Ministry of Public Works officials are expected to dish out millions of dollars allotted for repairing roads and busy thoroughfares across the capital before the end of the year. The project is all a part of the government's efforts to ensure that motorists maneuver to their final destination smoothly. Deputy Director of Civil Works, Damian Francis, gave an update on continued efforts to improve and maintain roadworks in New Providence.
Tony Williams, Darling Highway, Airport Gateway, these are all what we call arterial roads. The main issue for us is actually identifying what utility works are needed, and once those utility works are cleared through our bi-weekly meeting, we proceed to undertake paving. And for example, East-West Highway was identified for paving.
Francis says one of their main projects is to bring the Milo-Butler Highway back to its original standard.
We plan to undertake a traffic management scheme which will be closing off one lane at a time at this moment. So we will mill the existing single lane, leave one lane open for southbound traffic to continue. Works will be undertaken starting around 9:30 and plan to complete around 2:30, 3 o'clock. If the single lane we find difficult as it relates to construction works, we'll have to revert to a what we call a contraflow situation, which will be closing off the southbound lane in its entirety.
In the past, works officials have been challenged with utility companies digging up the road even after work has been completed. But Francis says that is now under control.
We have bi-weekly meetings with all the utilities. We've identified which roads we plan to pave, and that list we continually add on to it. And all the utilities are aware of the roads that we wish to pave, and they basically in our meetings we have a plan where they indicate whether paving can proceed or they have works to be undertaken.
Motorists have complained about roadworks being carried out in the peak of traffic during the day and suggested that roadworks be carried out at night. Francis says all of this is being taken into consideration.
Nighttime work can be done in certain situations, and we do that. However, it does have consequences and risks involved for actually laying the asphalt itself. We don't have sufficient lighting, for example. We need an extensive number of lights to essentially light the area and make it as good as daylight whilst you're paving. Otherwise, you may end up having a situation where it looks good at night and you come back in the morning and you have a poor finish.
Work crews will continue to repair the building lane area today and will move onto the Milo-Butler Highway to conduct road pavings pretty soon. LaDawn Davis, ZNS Network News.